Hey, yo, fam, what's poppin'? Yo, welcome to another vlog. And lately, I traveled to Kano, and I just wanted to give you a brief preview or a review of Kano, just in case you that's watching may be planning on visiting Kano in the future, or you just came into Nigeria and you're looking for somewhere to settle down. So this video is for you. With no further ado, let's get into the video. Yup. So firstly, let me talk about how you can get to Kano City. Um, the different routes you can get to Kano City. You can get to Kano City by air. You can get to Kano City by land, and depending on where you're coming from, you can actually get to Kano City by train. I think, yeah, because I think there's a train from Lagos to Kano. I'm not sure about that, but I stand corrected. So basically, if you're going by air, definitely you're landing at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport. I don't know any local airport there. There may be others, but this is only what I know about. So you may be landing on that one. And if you're coming by road, let's say you're coming from south, I would advise you go to the park and make inquiries on which buses go to Kanu and how much they cost. I know some transport system that comes from the south to Kanu, and they include GUO transport, they include JE transport, if I pronounce that well. They include Young Shall Grow Motors, cross country transport, and so many of them. And some of them range from 6,000 upward. That's the fare of transportation. So if you're going to be using any of them, just have 6,000 and just some cash for transport. Yeah. So if you're coming from Abuja, you can travel by air, or you can travel by land. That will take you about, let's say, 5 hours, depending on the traffic situation on the road. Also, you can go through train, but you have to. It's the train station. The train system ends at Kaduna. So from Kaduna, you have to take a taxi to Kano. So from Abuja to Kaduna is about 2 hours, and it costs 1,500 naira for the economical class, while for the first class it costs about 3,000. They call it VIP anyway, 3,000. So then if you're going by road from let's say Kaduna to Kanu, it costs about less than 1,000 naira. So you just do your mathematics. That's about, let's say, 3,000. That's if you're going for economical class with the train. Anyway, let's go to the cost of living in Kano. The cost of living in Kano is cheap, and or you can say moderate, but according to statistics, it's 41% cheaper compared to Lagos. So food is quite cheap. I paid about 700 when I went. I ate in a moderate restaurant, 700 naira. That's about $2. And for transportation, it's also cheap. Wherever you're going to, you can go through tricycle. That's keke, it's known as keke in Nigeria. You pay about, let's say, 150, 100 naira, depending on where you're going to. But try and price, but it's cheap. It's quite cheap. Apart from that, you can go with Uber. Also, they have Uber in Kano, and they have other means like bicycles. That is, if you have bicycles anyway. I noticed that some people were riding bicycles in Kano, or you can go through the bus or by the bus. Accommodation is okay. It's quite okay, but hotel accommodation is very, very expensive. That's if you want to get something conducive, comfortable, hygienic. You will be paying from, let's say, from 15,000 naira per night upward. So prepare for that if you're gonna be staying in a hotel. But if you don't mind about comfort, you don't mind about let's say the hygiene of the restrooms and some other places or the bed, then you can see rooms for like 3,000. I'm not joking. You can see rooms for like 3,000. You can see 8,000, like that. So depending on your budget, yeah, you can consider whichever one. So for those that are visiting Kano and that would like to see tourist sites, there are a lot of tourist sites in Kano. Some of them include the Gidam Makama Museum. Hope I pronounced that well. We also have the Kano Zoo, which is also known as the Aldu Baka or Bako Zoo. We also have the the waterfall, that is we have the Gijan Dam, we have the Kafo Mata Dine Pit, and some other cool places. We have the Emir's Palace. I've tried visiting the Emir's Palace, but he was around, so they didn't allow us to enter inside anyway. But if you want to see all those places, you can see those places. Kano is quite very cool. It's chilly, and not chilly like weather, but I mean like having fun there. So some other things you want to know about Kano is that definitely Kano is very hot. You should know that Kano is very hot. And so if you're visiting Kano, make sure you go with your umbrella. Like if you're a lady, you can take your skin screens, that's your sun lotions. Also, you want to take a bottle of water if you're going out, so that you can be rehydrated always. And also, the basic language you speak there, or their favorite language, if you want to call it that way, is Hausa. But most people don't understand. They understand English. So don't be scared. But I would advise that, for instance, if you're going to any tourist destination, you want to go visit the market, it's very good you go with someone that can speak Hausa. It's going to help you to negotiate properly, and also, so you don't get cheated. But I doubt you get cheated anyway. So, apart from that, some security tips will include that you should avoid every religious arguments, political or religious, but mostly religious. Just avoid it. Don't argue with anyone concerning your beliefs. Keep your beliefs to yourself. And number 2, make sure that you avoid PDA. That's a public display of affection with the other gender. Please avoid this. Even if she's your wife or he's your husband, please hold yourself till you get into your room or your hotel room, okay, before you get naughty. And lastly, if you're visiting Kano, I would say that you should dress moderately. As for ladies, even if the weather is very hot, try and dress moderately. Even if you're going to put on a short sleeve, try and use a scarf to cover your arms, especially if you're visiting a religious site, for instance. Please, if not, you may be confronted by someone or people. So this is definitely not all you need to know about Kano, but with this, you're able to survive, you're able to enjoy yourself, and I wish you all the best in your journey to Kano. And please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section. If you have any questions, you drop it there. If you have anything to add to this video, drop it there. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the notification bell. And as usual, I love you all, and I will see you next week. Have a blessed week. Peace out. Bye.